Hi my Sigmas, welcome back to PixiePatch on YouTube. Today I'll be telling you how to prepare for the new garden egg update that is coming in 6 days to Adopt Me. So the first thing that you want to do is to do the little garden obby. Now this is kind of like a speedrun 4 kind of obby. If you played the game, then you would know what I'm talking about. But I would make sure that you did it, because even though we don't really know why we're getting these keys now, we just know that it's important. And if you guys remember the Royal Egg update, it might be something similar to that. So I would want to get all of the keys every single day on your main account, and maybe any alts if you have them. I'll actually be doing this obby on my alts once I'm done with filming this video. So just so you can be prepared for when the update comes out. And who knows, maybe you'll get a royal garden egg, which might be worth a lot in the future, like the royal desert egg is. Now the next tip that I'd recommend you doing is obviously grinding and saving up bucks. Now this might be the most obvious of my tips, but obviously, as you know, any gumball machine egg costs 750 bucks. And even though there's only 8 pets in this egg, which is not a lot compared to the 12 pets that were in the last few eggs, it's still quite a lot of pets that you want to get your hands on and be able to make neons. Therefore, I recommend having at least 6,000 bucks, which means you could be able to buy 8 eggs. I have 9,000 bucks, which means I can buy 12 eggs, but I'm hoping to be able to buy at least 15. And by the way, I will be making a garden egg hatching video when the update releases, so stay tuned for that. But what I would recommend you do is become a baby or use an alt account and just raise your pets and yourself so you can get a lot of bucks. And the 2 times aging weekend wasn't that long ago, so hopefully you guys all have some bucks saved up from them, because I know I definitely do, which will come in handy in 6 days or next Friday when the egg releases. My next tip might seem a little contradictory, but it's to make sure you have some desert eggs. Now, you might be thinking, well, didn't you just tell me to save my bucks? Well, yeah, I would save my bucks, but you should definitely make sure you have at least a couple of desert eggs, so you're prepared for when they leave the game and hopefully rise in value after a few years. This means in the future you can make profit. Now, if you're a bit tight on bucks and don't really want to have to keep grinding for more, I would recommend trading for them, as at the moment they'll be pretty cheap to offer for. But I would always recommend having at least 1 or 2, so you can be prepared for the future. I have about 5. I used to have, I think, 20, but I hatched them all, or traded them in bigger trades as little extras. But if I was you, I would make sure I have some. My final tip is to make sure you have a bunch of age-up pots saved up. This means that when you hatch the eggs, and you probably get a bunch of commons, you could quickly raise them using the age-up potions, and then make them into neons. This means you could trade them for a big profit. I actually did this with the desert egg and the urban egg myself, and it actually is one of the reasons why I have such a big inventory. So I would definitely make sure you save up on them. And while you're grinding, I would recommend using a fully grown pet like Aphrodite here, who already has the age-up bob available. That means you get a bunch of age-up potions and you're getting bucks. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I know it's a bit of a shorter one, but I really do hope it helps you get rich from this garden egg and makes you more prepared. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you all. Bye, Pixies.